trying to read the header and it says your visa application was approved. So I was so happy. I wanted to jump and like Hey guys, it's Danica and welcome back to my channel. To those who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Danica. I'm a registered nurse in the Philippines, here in the UK and in the US as well. If you're new here in this channel, I encourage you to click on the subscribe button below and also the bell button beside it so that you will be notified every time that we have an update. Okay everyone, so for today's video, I will be sharing with you my indefinite leave to remain experience on the day of my appointment, and also important reminders or stuff that are good to know when you're about to apply for your permanent residency or permanent settlement here in the UK. But anyway, this is applicable for everybody, so if you want to have an idea what's gonna happen on your appointment date and what are the things that you need to keep in mind, then hopefully this video will help you. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I've been here in the UK for 5 years now, last August 27, 2024. So as a skilled worker visa, we need to be living in the UK for 5 years, and we can apply 30 days earlier before the 5th year. Obviously, there are important reminders that you need to have a look at the website. It's all listed anyway. It's pretty straightforward. What are the requirements before you can apply? But for us nurses here, we are being sponsored, so I think with us it's less complicated as long as you follow the rules. Like for example, very important, the absences in the UK should not have exceeded it in the last 5 years, but otherwise I think we should be alright with this one. So let's start with my application. So you need to actually start the form online. So you just need to log in into gov.uk. You can easily find it in Google. So you need to fill out the form. We'll go through it on my next vlog. I'll talk you through all the requirements and things like that. But anyways, so the standard application for indefinite leave to remain as of 2024 is £2,285. Again, I've said this in my previous vlog, that is the standard one. So that means the decision is going to be within 6 months. Not necessarily 6 months, but you just don't know, you know, when it's gonna be approved or whatsoever. So there is another option which I actually availed, which is the priority service, which is an additional £500, and the decision will be within 5 days after your biometric appointment. So it's not when you've submitted the form online, because that's what I initially thought, but no. So it could actually take longer, like a month or so after you submitted your form online, if you can't book a biometric appointment. So keep that in mind. It's not like immediately, like, you know, you can book. It's good if you can, but at the moment I think it's very busy. Also guys, please take note that because my friend, I've asked him, they weren't able to actually avail, like on the end when you go for payment, it's not showing the priority and super priority service. So I've searched about it. So apparently it depends on the visa center and it depends on the availability. So it's just really luck if you're able to actually avail the priority service. And yes, as I mentioned earlier, there is also a super priority service, which is decision will be made within 1 working day after your biometrics appointment. So again guys, working days, so not including weekends and bank holidays if it falls into it. Also, after you've actually completed your application in the gov.uk, it will redirect you to mandatory steps, which is your biometrics appointment, which is handled by a third party, which is TLS. So you need to make an account as well in TLS, and that's where you're gonna upload if you wanted to. There is an option to self-upload, or if you want to avail their service as well in the visa center, which is, I think, for an additional amount. You will scan your documents on the day of your appointment. But for me, I didn't avail that. I just did upload my documents. Also very important guys, in the TLS actually, be very careful when you upload the documents, because there is a button there wherein it says submit document, and it will say that once you submit it, you can't, you know, go back and like change it or upload more. So very important. So I'm really glad I was actually reading what it's saying in the screen that time. So take note. Also guys, I think my best advice is to just self-upload, because for me, it took me within that month waiting for my biometric appointment, I kept on like million times double checking the requirements, like what am I missing and things like that. So it's super important. Like, you know, upload everything that you can, and it also will make your appointment in the visa center less hassle. Once you've submitted your documents, then you have your peace of mind, right? And I've said this again before, after you've submitted your application online, you cannot leave the UK until you get a decision from the Home Office. So this is why, you know, you need to avail a priority or super priority service if you really need to go somewhere. If you can't really wait within 6 months, then the most convenient option for you is to actually pay extra. I know it's a lot of money, but for your convenience, you know, it's best just to avail a priority or a fast track service. But obviously it is optional, so just think about it when you actually complete the form online. You know, if you're not in a hurry or anything, then, you know, I think it's best not to pay an extra £500. But yeah, if you're, you know, it could make you anxious as well, I guess, the waiting time, if there's something wrong and things like that. So I guess, yeah, I mean, if I were you and if you have extra money, then just put it towards to the priority service. That's what I think are my important reminders to you guys. Now, moving forward, my biometrics appointment. So I live here in Cornwall, and the closest service point center is actually in Exeter. Otherwise, I'm gonna be going to Bristol, Cardiff, or London. So it's just easier for me. It's 2.5 hours by train. If you're going to Exeter, I suggest, because what I did, you can actually get a train closer to the visa center, which is Digby and Sawton. That's where the visa center is, the closest train station to where it is. But what I did was to actually just avail the train ticket to Exeter Central, because from Exeter Central it's around 5 to 10 minutes going to Digby and Sawton, so it's not too bad. Just cause when you're in that place where the visa center is, there's not really much to see and things like that. So I did arrive early, and then I stayed in Exeter Central for a couple of hours just to, you know, look around and eat something, and then I went to the visa center. I was actually 30 minutes early before my appointment, but they did accommodate me. Also, I forgot to say, from the train station, you just need to walk like 8 to 10 minutes going to the visa center. You can't get lost, guys. If you do use Google Maps, it's not really complicated, you know, you can see it easily. So since I actually uploaded my documents online, what they just did on my appointment was to scan the pages of my passport and also my biometrics, my fingerprints, my photo, and basically that's it. And I was just there for, I think, less than 10 minutes. Actually, they had a problem with my fingerprint, but other than that, you know, it would have been even faster if I had my fingerprint working that day. But yeah, the guy was very helpful. They're all very helpful. Oh, also, I forgot, what you need to bring on your appointment is your passport and the unique reference number, unique application number, UAN, which you will always have when you're actually logging into your TLS account. So for me, I just brought my phone and it's on the email anyway. But otherwise, you know, you can always write it down and show it to them. But that's what you need to bring, and also your BRP card. So I'm just not sure if you've already you've already done the e-visa, because now they're changing it, right? We won't have the physical card anymore. But I guess just bring it with you if you have the physical card, you know. But if not, then I guess you'll just need to actually let them know that you got your e-visa or your e-BRP or something like that. And lastly, before I forget, I know that the priority service is within 5 working days. So I got the decision on the 6th day. So it's a bit delayed, so I was a bit worried, but I didn't really get anything, an email saying that, you know, I need additional documents to provide. So I think that's a good sign. But yes, actually, when I received the email, I didn't expect it. I guess it always arrives when you least expect it. So I was out in the high street shopping, and then I looked at my email, because I always look at my emails, and then I open it, trying to read the header, and it says your visa application was approved. So I was so happy. I wanted to jump and like scream or like smile, but you know, there's lots of people, so I was trying to calm myself down, but I was really happy. So yes, on the email it will say what's gonna happen and things like that, but they're not sending the physical, card anymore. As I've said, I just need to register online for the electronic BRP basically. Finally, I'm so relieved because even that 5 working days, really, I think it's agonizing. So yes, I think if I were you, I would just pay extra just for the peace of mind, But yes, that's it for me, guys. Yes, it is the best gift ever this year. To those nurses out there, and also to those who are watching this, especially to all the nurses out there here in the UK, I'm pretty sure yours will be approved as well. You just need to wait for your time. So yes, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helps. If you have any further questions, please comment down below and I'll try to actually help out. And lastly, before I forget, we will do a separate vlog about the requirements I've submitted for my ILR application, so watch out for that. But for now, thank you for watching and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!